The Future Thinking program, to me, is the way I experienced it, is a good combination of sharing knowledge, sharing experience from industry professionals, and at the same time providing a platform for networking and communication. So the people have a chance of asking questions, interacting with the people, providing information. So it's a good mixture of experienced, of expert information at the same time, and some more practical, technical information on the other hand.
We knew when organising that the subject was going to be really popular amongst specifiers, so that's been great to actually get out there with our guest speakers as well and deliver a message that people are really interested in. The guest speakers have been fantastic. Their knowledge and shared experience has been phenomenal.
I think it's been great audiences. It's been good working with taking staff and with others who are presenting. I found them informative. I've learned a lot through what other people have managed to say.
It is useful and enlightening. It gives me an insight into the current changes in the BIM development, because it's an ongoing thing. We feel that we'll be able to apply that fairly soon. We can improve the level of design and presentation that we're already making to our clients using what is a relatively straightforward piece of software.
As a market leader, Daikin have a responsibility to both educate but also set standards within the building services industry.
The awareness of BIM in the UK, even coming from abroad, I might say that it is rising, and at the same time, when you talk to people, when you talk to companies and engineers, they still are looking at the best way of implementing it. So it's still on a migration step between knowing that it exists and trying to understand how to apply it in their company. So there is an awareness. People are sometimes skeptical, sometimes really enthusiastic, but people are still looking at the best way to implement it.
People need to be informed about products. A lot of people do not keep up to date, even though they might get lots of journals, different trade magazines, and might even attend CIBSE things, but to actually learn directly from manufacturers about their products, a lot of the stuff we get through things cannot be that biased towards a product. And we need to know what are good things out there and how to use them.
Many people are really enthusiastic about what they will achieve and what they want to achieve with BIM. And at the same time, they have a lot of questions. People need to understand, are looking at ways to implement the software, trying to find the best practices, and sometimes have some experience and already started to look at the whole picture and trying to get a grip on how it is best implemented. We're really pleased that we can share information, we can give examples from projects, but also recommendations.
The general future thinking stance that Daikin are taking is to help educate everyone, not just the end user, not just the specifier or the consultant, just to always push on with enhancing everyone's knowledge.
We're also planning for a trip to Japan in April to do some factory visits and site visits with some of our future thinkers and specifiers in general, but also we'll look to Future Thinking Series 5, which will be in February. We'll look at the feedback from this series to see what we want to do going forward as well.